so we're on the alternate side of the kit today, the other side, the left-hand side. So the beginning of this part of the pattern is going to be all on hi-hat, snare, and kick drum, and then after that we're just going to move it to where we play the right hand on the ride cymbal, and then we're going to incorporate the left foot, but the left foot and the right hand are going to be doing exactly the same thing, playing eighth notes. So for this particular part of the pattern, the snare is actually in exactly the same place as it was in the crossover pattern. That place would be the count of 2, and 1 E and a, 2 E and a, 3 E and a. So the snare actually ends up in the same place on both patterns. So the difficult part for this portion of the pattern is actually going to be what the bass drum is doing and the fact that we're keeping a straight eighth note over it. So this is going to be something that is probably going to be a bit of a challenge even for the people that don't have a great single bass drum foot, but really this is supposed to echo what you're doing in the first part of the crossover pattern. So what I'd like to do is just show you what the foot and the left hand are doing first, so that way you can count it, and it's really kind of a syncopated 16th thing that is broken up just to have the eighth note carry straight over it, but it echoes what you do on the crossover pattern. So we're going to start that first. We're just going to go with what the hands and the feet are doing, the left hand specifically, and the right foot on the kick drum. 1 and 2 E and 3 E and 4 E and 1 and 2 E and 3 E and 4 E and 1 and 2 E and 3 E and 4 E and 1 and 2 E and 3 E and 4 E and Okay, so now what we want to do is we want to see how does the right hand fit over the snare and the kick drum. So we're going to break it up, and we're going to do the first half up to the end of the 2 count, 1 and 2 E and then we'll do the second half, 3 and 4 E and all the way through to the end. So the first half is a lot of give and take between the snare and the kick drum on this, but I think you'll find it's pretty cool once you figure out where the hi-hat intersects with those parts. So let's check that out up to the end of the count of 2. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1 and 2 E and 3 E and 4 E and 1, 2, 3, 4. 1 and 2 E and 1 and 2 E and Okay, so when we come to the place where everything collides together, we've got that constant eighth note going. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 E and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 E and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 E and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 E and Okay, so a lot of the bass drum hits are going to be bouncing off of that eighth note. 1 and E So you have some that will actually end on the eighth note, one and E and that one, and then you have some that will exist in between the eighth note, one and E and three E. Okay, so you have to really be careful about your placement there and making sure that this is the thing that stays constant. You don't want to follow it. You don't want to go. Okay, because you want to be able to turn the echo of the crossover pattern into a beat. That's really what we're doing, is we're echoing the 16th note that we played in the first part of the crossover on the floor tone. Okay, so what you may want to try and do is really slow this pattern down. This is a really good exercise to get your foot in shape to be independent of the hi-hat. Because there are a lot of people, especially that I work with, that really want to increase their foot speed. And so this is a really good pattern where if you can learn how to bounce that off of the hi-hat eighth notes, and where the note exists in between the eighth notes, that's the important thing. So just remember, when thinking in terms of the 16th note, a 1 E and a, all we're really doing is breaking out pieces of that, putting it on the bass drum, and on the very end, when we play the straight 16th on the 4 E and a, that's a good example of where it meets up with the eighth note. 4 E and a. So you have notes that exist and tie into the hi-hat on the 4 and the and then the E and the that are in between them. So a lot of stuff going on here, actually a lot more than the first crossover pattern. So this is probably more of an advanced beat, but if you nail it, it's a lot of fun. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to play this pattern with the hands, but I'm going to switch midway and go to the ride cymbal. Remember, anything that you learn over here with your right hand can be done anywhere around the kit. So I'm just going to take that right hand, put it over here on the ride cymbal, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and, but I'm also going to bring in the left foot, so the right foot will be independent of what's going on with the left, but the left and the right hand will be together. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and like that, and we'll have the hand and the left foot, excuse me, there it is, that's the screw up. The right foot and the left hand doing something different. So it's a fun thing once you get it all down. So here it is, switching off from the hi-hat back onto the crash eighth note over here on the ride cymbal, or crash ride, since that's what it says, crash ride, and then back to the hi-hat again. so hopefully you're able to get all of that together, working with the bass drum, the hi-hat, and when we switch over to the ride cymbal, keeping the eighth note going with the left foot and the right hand, as well as that torturous bass drum pattern underneath it. So it's definitely a challenge, more so of a challenge than the crossover was on the first pattern, but if you take your time through it and look at the slow examples, those should help you. And if you have any questions, feel free to shoot me an email at scott@scottreaderdrums.com. I'd be happy to try and answer them. Also, if you like what you see here and you want to learn some stuff individually, then go ahead and contact me at that same email address. And if you're in the Orange County area, lessons in person, either in this studio or at your home. Otherwise, it's online and worldwide via Skype and FaceTime. So thanks again for watching, and it's back out on the road for more shows on the Fu Manchu 25th anniversary tour. So hope to see you then, and keep on rocking.